Hello everyone, welcome back. There's no audio, and I don't know if you noticed this, but one of the ladies is missing. So, yeah, it's very Doki Doki Literature Club, I'll say. Anna's fast asleep on the couch, and note is on the table. So if you don't know what just happened in the last video, shit kind of went down. And by shit, I mean, somebody got kidnapped. And, they might be impersonating them as like an alien or sort of thing. I don't know what's going on, man. She's probably going to hate me after this. I slowly put my... And then Simone is the dumbest motherfucker ever. Fucking Simone. Oh my... I slowly put my bag on and open the front door. I can just put my shoes on outside. Looks like the rain hasn't stopped. Once Anna was asleep, I looked through her phone. I found out she had been in contact with the police as well as a private investigator assigned to Chi's case. In addition, I found out that Maya had gotten into contact with her, meaning another person I trust has been keeping things from me. Yeah, I wonder why, asshole. But after reading their messages, well, I guess since I'm doing what I'm doing now, I can at least see where they're coming from. But it doesn't make me any less mad about it. My mind goes back to what Anna and Maya always told me about keeping secrets from Chi. Ha! Karma's a bitch. Check my phone. 1:22 a.m. Plenty of time before anyone wakes up. After listening to Chi's message, I found the coordinates of her location. Admittedly, after listening to the whole thing myself, it does come across pretty odd. But I don't care. If there's even a sliver of hope that message really was a cry for help from Chi, then I'll be damned if I don't take it. Based on the coordinates Chi gave me in the message, she's about 2 hours away by train. There aren't any trains running right now, but I already called a taxi. It only takes another 3 minutes for it to show up. I open the door and get in the back. The driver looks at me. Take me here. I show him a town on my phone. It's relatively close to where the coordinates are, so I can just walk from wherever he drops me off. He nods and we head off. I don't want there to be any chance of my phone going off when I don't want it to, so I've blocked all incoming messages and calls, as well as all notifications. Have you heard of turning it off? I decide to use the time I have now to mentally go back over the contents of the recording. I think back to Chi's overall composure in the recording. It makes sense that she wouldn't have time to explain everything given how frantic she sounded, but there was more than one thing that made the recording feel strange. First, Chi said that she got her phone back, meaning that it was being kept from her. That much makes sense. What kidnapper would want the person they kidnapped to have a way of contacting the police? What if they have Uma Musume and they really need to get the daily streak going? That's also the first problem, but how did she get it back and why didn't she just call the police? She then requests us to not send the police as too many people showing up could potentially alert her kidnapper. But bringing the police doesn't have to make a scene, so I asked that they not be sent at all. She goes on to say the reason is she can just get inside it without anyone noticing if there's only one or two. I can think of reasons why this would be the case, but in what situation would she be able to sneak people in but not be able to get herself out? The biggest problem for me though was right at the beginning. Annabelle. She hasn't referred to Anna that way since she first met her. And it doesn't make sense why she would suddenly call her in that frantic voice message, or call her that in that frantic voice message. Also, the fact that she kept asking me to buy all these gift cards, Xbox gift cards. Anyway, but which means whoever that was in the voice message almost definitely wasn't she. And that makes everything about this more confusing. And more terrifying. But it's the only clue I've got. And if it ends up being a trap, I won't go down without a fight. Simone's the kind of guy that he looks at all those Facebook ad targeted t-shirts that like hell hath no fury like Simone with a vengeance, and he literally keeps on buying them because he's like, wow, these t-shirts really speak to me. Simone, you're a fucking idiot. You're a moron. When I think about the person responsible for this, I've scared even myself with some of the thoughts about what I'd like to do to them. At the same time, though, he's kind of going through it. He did lose his own kid sister, right? Think about how much damage I could do, how much pain they would feel, because now I don't feel much of anything. Damn, bro. By the time I arrived, the rain has stopped. I looked down at my phone. I wish he would think, he might not feel anything, but I wish he would think something. A 50-minute walk west and I'll be at the coordinates. Better get going. I wasn't entirely sure what to expect when I got here, but unsurprisingly, the coordinates I'm heading towards are outside of the town, right toward the forest line. Give me a break. I shake my head. I hate nature. I reach into my bag and pull out my flashlight. Sorry, excuse me. Once I reach the tree line, I flick. I literally said, it says flashlight. Don't say flashlight. Say flashlight. Don't say flashlight. And then I said flashlight. Once I reach the tree line, I flick it on. The flashlight? Here we go. Oh shit. New backgrounds. The trees are thick. And as I walk further and further, the glow of the town lights behind me becomes weaker and weaker. By the way, I do apologize for making all these jokes. Joking is a way for me to kind of cope with situations. So if I joke a lot, that's kind of a sign that I'm actually a little anxious. Until only my flashlight is left guiding me. I look down at my phone. 17 minutes until I'm there. My location indicator slowly moves forward as I press onward. I guess he needs his phone for coordinates, I guess. Normally in a situation like this, I'd probably be more scared or wary about being alone in a forest in the dead of night. But I can only think about Chi. There isn't room in my mind for much else. I mean, buddy, there wasn't much room in there to begin with. It's hard to believe that it's already been almost an entire month. Just enough time to have a brain transfer. Give me a quick second. Sorry, somebody was blowing up my phone. 3 minutes. Almost there. Then I see something. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a chilliver. I come across a small clearing, and in the center is a small cabin. And in that cabin is a small house. I glance at my phone again. This is it. Ignoring the odd nature of a house being out here in the middle of the forest? What do you mean? What's even weirder is the lack of any paths or road leading to it. It's Slay the Princess! Like it was meant to be hidden. This is starting to feel like more like a twisted horror film than real life. But I'm here and I don't have any plans on turning back. Just, you wanna like... I don't understand Simon's thinking. He's going here all alone. He has no idea what he's expecting, right? He knows that these people kidnapped his sister and that they're dangerous. I guess people would know where he went, right? Because Annabelle shared the coordinates with the police. It's just, man. I don't know about Simone, man. Looking more closely, the house appears to be uninhabited. But given the time of night, it would make sense that there aren't any lights on. Not sure what to expect, I approach the front door, readying myself for anything. As I get closer, I can see how worn down the building is. Instead of knocking on the door, I try the handle. It's unlocked. More than that, it feels like the handle is broken. I walk inside. It's extremely dark. Using my flashlight, I take a look around. I can see the remains of furniture spread about the main room. Some broken dishes on the floor as well. What happened here? It's like a freaking college party. I can see one broken window and some wallpaper torn off the wall. Ignoring the wreck though, the actual interior doesn't look too run down. Are we seeing the same thing, Simon? Look at this! Which feels a bit strange considering the state of the outside of the house. In addition, the amenities in the kitchen don't look particularly outdated. A newer gas stove and oven, a large fridge, and a smashed microwave on the floor. I walk over to the countertop and rub my finger across it. Barely any dust. I walk over to the collapsed table and do the same thing. Well, at least the kidnappers hire a cleaner. Good for them. Again, almost nothing. I scan the room again. For anything that's broken, I can see that most of the broken parts and pieces are still nearby, including my heart. She was taken almost a month ago, but it seems like up until recently, someone has been here. I shine my flashlight around some more. I notice what looks like a bedroom deeper into the house. Carefully, I walk toward it. This room, like the main room, is also messy. I can see a toppled chair, a bed with messy and torn sheets, books strewn about the floor, and I notice the dresser. There's a pair of handcuffs hooked to the bottom leg, and another on the floor nearby. I shine my flashlight around the room. It's also in a pretty bad shape, but again, it all looks recent. Then I see a stain on some of the bed sheets. I bend down to get a closer look. The sheets are white, so I immediately notice a dark spot on them. It's dark red. I pick up... What are you... Simon, what are you doing? It's blood. What do you felt... You felt it and you were like, it's blood? I go to put the sheet back down. But as I do, I notice the blood stain actually extends onto the floor. I can feel my heartbeat start to increase. And then I see cheese foam lying on the ground in a dried pool of blood. Ha, ha, ha. I suddenly feel lightheaded and lose my balance for a moment. I have to grab the edge of a nearby dresser to keep myself from falling. She was here. They had her here. My own mental control over myself is slipping. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck. Grab my flashlight and slam it against the nearby... What are you fucking doing, Simon? Any iota of me that was nervous about being here has evaporated, and all that's left is rage. If there's anyone here planning on trying anything, they're going to have another thing. It's been a month! Oh my god, I pick up my flashlight and walk back to the main room. Only this time something is different. There's an opening in the floor. I can see stairs leading deep into the underground. I know for a fact that I wasn't there before, which means someone did this within the last few minutes. I can feel myself seething. Yeah, you want to play haunted house with me right now? You aren't going to have time to regret it. Okay, call someone! Without hesitation, I start down the stairs. The stairs themselves begin as wood and then change to hard concrete. The walls are also made of concrete. I expected to be at the bottom within a few seconds, but they just keep going. One continuous staircase downward. Even with my flashlight, I can't see the bottom. Is this like SCP? Is this an SCP? Part of me wonders how someone was able to open the stairwell entrance and make it all the way back down without me hearing. Probably because you kept smashing your freaking flashlight all over the place, man. But I don't really care. I keep moving forward. There isn't a single light, so my flashlight remains my only light source. It takes me an entire 4 minutes to reach the bottom. And when I finally do, I'm met with a large metal door at the end of a great concrete hallway. I mean, Simon wouldn't need a flashlight if he wasn't such a freaking black hole of, like, denseness. A large, slightly open metal door. What I'm basically saying is he's not very bright, is what I'm saying. I stop for a moment. No, I don't care. If they're leading me down here, they already know where I am. I walk up and shut the door as hard as I can so that it slams against the wall in the next room. They can come to me whenever they want. I enter the next room, but I don't hear anyone or anything. Instead, I'm met with a series of gray hallways all leading in different directions. Hey, Simon, here, fucking bright guy. What if she's still alive and you getting yourself caught? Like, you know, and she's seeing you get caught and possibly having them torture you in front of her hurts her more than if you had been a bit smarter about this, right? There still aren't any lights, which doesn't entirely surprise me, but there isn't any kind of signage or markers either. Every hallway appears completely empty. Just solid concrete on all sides and the remains of what seems to have been some kind of old facility. What the hell is this bullshit? I can feel myself getting irritated at the absurdity of all this. Given the material of the walls, I should be able to hear something somewhere. Every small move I make echoes all around me. But other than my own sounds, I can't hear anything. I decide to just pick a direction and head that way. Yep. If you're ever lost in underground in like the catacombs or something, just pick a random direction and just start going down there. By the way, for legal purposes, this is a joke. If you're underground in a catacomb sort of situation, get the walk out. Walk backwards. Don't walk further in. Or if you have to, there is a trick, right? Put your hand on the left wall. Follow the left wall. Eventually, if you meet a dead end, to get back out, turn around, put your hand on the right wall, follow the right wall, head back out. I begin walking down the rightmost hallway. Nothing. Nothing. It's been nearly 5 minutes and I still haven't seen anything noteworthy. This place doesn't make any sense. It's like a Christopher Nolan film. It seems completely abandoned. I've passed several spots that seem to be doorways, but so far everything has been filled in with bricks or concrete. Like this whole area was completely abandoned and blocked up intentionally. I tried pushing on some parts of the filled in doorways, but everything feels solid. I don't understand it, but I don't think it's worth spending too much time on. I just keep walking forward. Huh? Finally, I noticed something different. Yeah, it's a block. By the way, this reminds me a lot. There was a video of somebody in China. What they did is they went to like an abandoned building, and they went into the basement of the abandoned building, and what they found was, according to the video person, was dolls, quote unquote. But everything was blurred out, and there was a bunch of children clothing all around. I don't know why I brought this up, because this is actually like something that happened in real life, and it could be really dark. And there was a bunch of like children clothing around, and then they kept on saying that there was lots of quote unquote dolls, and that they can't show the videos of the quote unquote dolls because it's very gruesome. But they said that they found this, right? And then they went back out and they contacted someone, right? And then later on, the government or something, they had to apparently take down the video, and they haven't mentioned that at all anywhere since. Now, of course, it's the internet, right? It could be a complete hoax, but that always kind of like stuck with me, of like you never know if you're like 5 minutes away from finding something like fucked up that'll change your life for the rest of it, or something like that. Like Simon is always 5 minutes away because he's putting himself into friggin' danger all the time. But you never know when your sense of normal will just completely get upheaved. There's an opening on the left wall. It's in the shape of a door frame. It also looks like the current hallway I'm in continues forward. I still have no idea where I am, so I might as well take the way that looks different. I head left through the opening. Of course, more empty, winding hallways. I continue forward. All I see is more blocked doorways and ventilation covers. Huh? I suddenly find myself at a crossroads. Come to a stop. Really? It just opens to another two-way hallway here? I sigh. I've got the feeling that this place isn't meant to be easy to navigate through. I shine my light down the left side of the new hallway in front of me. Figure sprints past me, inches away from running into where I'm standing. What the? Hey! I see red. Stop! I immediately give chase down the left. Oh my god, Simon! I can feel the adrenaline pumping through me. Rage is fueling my muscles. And Raid Shadow Legends. My shade pounds against the ground. But and gamer fuel, I meant to say, but the figure is getting further away. Well, how fast is this person? That's because they're not a person, Simon. I said stop in the name of the law. My voice reverberates all throughout the tunnel. You're being very mean to me right now. Frustrated, I push harder, but the other set of running footsteps gets quieter and quieter, until I can't hear them anymore. What the hell? Something's not right. I know I'm not the fastest runner, but I'm not slow by any means. I hurry forward more. Just how long is this? What? I come to a stop. Find myself up against a solid wall. A dead end. How? Quickly turn around. Did I miss another path? I hurry back, scanning the walls for any signs of a different entrance. Then I see it. A thin opening in the wall. It's not large like the doorframe size one I entered before. I approach it. So this is where you scurried off to. Yeah, let me just get into a very closed off enclosure with some random, possibly not human creature. Without hesitating, I enter in. I immediately notice a change in the material of the floor. Now I'm on carpet. The layout of this place is actually psychotic. Yo, it's so freaking crazy, bruh. I hurry down this new hallway. My shoes don't echo off the floor as much, but the walls and ceiling remain as solid concrete. After about 2 minutes of jogging, I come to another dead end, but this one has a door. It's another metal door, but instead of being like the previous one built on hinges, this one doesn't have any hinges or any kind of noticeable handle. Did they go through here? I walk up to the door and try pushing it. Nothing. Screw this. Open up! Open up, that's the sign of the police. I know you're in there. No more running, you rats. I continuously slam on the door for nearly half a minute. God damn it. I take a step back considering what to do. Maybe I can find some kind of way around. Huh? I suddenly hear a beep come from the door, and it begins to slide open. As the entrance to the next room slowly becomes wider and wider, I realize, this is it. This is the end. Those... Simon, it's like a recording. Simon, it's a recording. I clench my fists. I can feel my whole body shaking. That's not she. That's obviously not she. Someone is screwing with me. You bastards! Oh, Simon! What? What is... She, in a limp, unmoving position, sits with her eyes open. Countless wires extend from her arms and torso, and I can see many more protruding from the back of her neck. A panel with additional wires is attached to the back of her head. My vision goes blurry and I lose my balance. I can see cuts and bruises on her arms and legs. Urgh. I puke. My body crumbles to the ground. Is this some kind of... My hands are shaking so bad I can barely keep myself from completely collapsing. I can feel my eyes filling. What did they... Urgh. I puke again. I can't find the strength to stand. Better fucking stand, motherfucker! I can feel myself sweating profusely. Slowly, I reach my hand forward. I slam my hand on the ground. With all the strength I can muster up, I begin to drag myself forward. I'm coming to save you. I stop. No. What the hell is wrong with me? She is like that and I'm on the ground? No. I force myself to focus and slowly lift my body up off the floor. Little by little. Until I'm standing. I'm still off balance, but I won't let myself be stopped here. Chico! With all my strength, I shout her name. I'll get you out of here. I'll save you from this place, so we can go back to our normal happy life, where we eat dinner together, where you make fun of me and Anna, where we relax and watch TV together. I step forward. That's it. Just like that, I can feel my head spinning. I couldn't do anything. All that talk, all that resolve, and I couldn't even make sure my own sister was okay. Some brother I am. I can hear more footsteps approaching.
Let me talk to him.
Fucking Felicia. Fucking Felicia. I can see a blurry figure approaching me. Just give me a quick second, Felicia. Let me get some LaCroix in me. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. It's too much for me. So that's what this is, huh? I had my suspicions that something was off, but to think it went this far. What a sick joke. My head still throbbing, I focus all my energy into staying conscious for whatever is about to happen. I look up. Hey Felicia. I sputter out the words. My brain can barely process what's going on, so all I can think to say is a simple greeting.
Hello, Simone.
Long time no see, Mon. I guess I'm the fool for giving you the benefit of the doubt, huh? So many emotions are hitting me right now. The burning anger, the shock and confusion. But as I stare up at Felicia, the thing I feel more than anything else is betrayal. This goes so much deeper than just some random psychopath looking to kidnap children. I think deep down I wanted to believe that was as bad as it could get. At least then I would know where to direct all my hatred. But this? I don't even know where to start. Felicia stares at me with cold, uncaring eyes, completely devoid of emotion. Why, Felicia? Why all of this? It's all I can think to say.
You already know why. You know too much, Simone. The moment you looked, it was too late.
The flash drive. I see frustration appear on her face.
The moment you looked, everything became so much more.
So I wonder if I had not looked into the flash drive, if instead of Chi, it would have been Anna that got, friggin' cyberpunked or whatever it's going on there, cyber drilled. She stops and recomposes herself, but I can feel my anger bubbling back to the surface. But why her? I put more force into my voice. Why did you have to involve Chi? She has nothing to do with this.
We needed you here, and here you are.
What? And why not let her?
You with your sister from here on out no longer concerns you.
I snap. Any dizziness or lack of strength I felt before completely evaporates as all of my muscles are overtaken by adrenaline. Felicia! I strain my whole body, pounding my fists on the ground and pushing my energy downward. I keep pushing harder and force myself to stand up. Felicia's eyes widen as she takes a few steps back. I see her slightly glance away and tilt her head. In my left peripheral, I can see a man running at me. Instead of panicking, I take a deep breath. Fucking Simone! Impress me for once in my mind, and for a short moment, my mind clears. You picked the wrong day to die. I duck under his outstretched arms and slam myself into his stomach. Gah! Using the moment I put him in a lock and crash him onto the floor. I hear his head bang against the ground. I quickly stand back up and look down at the man on the floor. I don't fucking care. I raise my foot and stomp the side of his head with as much force as I can. Fuck it, let's fucking go, Simone. Alright. He's not gonna survive this, but he went down fighting. He did say it might be a trap, but he's gonna go down fighting, and you know what? Fuck it. You know, he might be stupid, he might be dumber than a freaking bag of rocks, but he's also as hard as a bag of rocks, and not in the weird way. I look at Felicia. She stands still, staring at me. I can feel my heart beating out of my chest, but the dizziness is gone and the pain in my head is numb. Was it all fake, Felicia? Was your sudden change that day all for this? My voice is shaking. All to get me to end up here? Answer me! She pauses.
It was an order. Befriend Simone Ito and understand how he thinks.
That's a friggin' mission impossible there, buddy. So that's it? Every time you came to hang out with me and Anna, every time you smiled or laughed, the banter, the kindness, the excitement, it was all an act?
Yes.
I don't believe you. Felicia looks at me coldly.
Of course you don't. Your brain is simply in denial, right?
If that's what you think, Felicia, then you don't fully understand how I think. After seeing that flash drive, I think it was too late. Even if I was 90% there, I don't think I've ever fully trusted Felicia. Seems like you guys have a pretty good handle on me since you got me to come all the way here on my own. But I learned something about you too. You aren't Felicia, are you? At least not all of you. The real Felicia died a long time ago. She seems
I was
unfazed.
expected you'd be aware of that, given that you saw what was on.
Lillian Cambridge. Felicia's eyes go wide and she takes a step back. And you know what else I don't believe? I don't believe that girl is gone either. Take a step forward. I think Lily is still in there, standing right in front of me, no matter how hard you try to snuff her out. She clenches her fist, I can see them shaking.
Stop it. Don't say any more.
Cambridge, Lillian Cambridge. I can hear her voice shaking. Why did you bother coming in here? Why did you want to talk to me? Why did you tell me any of this?
I said stop, Simone.
The girl that laughed with us. The girl that was nervous about getting to know people. The girl I watched fireworks with.
Stop it!
Felicia lurches backward.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Hey, motherfucker. You put my sister in a fucking weird-ass saw contraption, alright? I get to fucking tell you... you don't get to tell me to stop it. That girl was never fully Felicia. Look at the girl behind you. Felicia stops, her eyes still wide. I can see tears forming in her eyes. If what's happening to Chi has anything to do with what I saw on the flash drive, then the only thing that awaits is a nightmare. I said, look at her! My voice booms through the room. Slowly, she turns to look at Chi, then she freezes. That girl was you once, Lillian. I'm not talking to Felicia anymore, and I honestly don't even know what I'm saying if what I'm saying is fully true, but I can feel that it's affecting her. And here you are, about to let it happen again to someone else. Don't become the monster that ruined you. Suddenly, the girl in front of me crumbles to the ground. Yeah, that's fucking right. Wow. You don't deserve to say wow, only Waluigi does. I step closer. Lillian. Oh shit, she's got a fucking gun! Wait, lady, what are you? The game closed. Alright, I think this is called for another, by the way, it's not even LaCroix. It's a bubbly. That's what I'm drinking. I'm drinking a coconut pineapple bubbly. Very refreshing. Let me open up the game. Okay, make sure that OBS is recording it. Alright, it is. Alright, so, Felicia's gone. We only have Mayu and Anna. Now, the thing is, I died, right? Is there like a secret here? Do I have to load back to where I was? And let's see what happens if I do that. Anna's fast. Oh, fuck. Alright, I think I'm basically just dead, right? Figures sprints past me. Hey, I see red. And then... Yeah, alright. I don't think there's anything I can do here. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, alright, so... Alright, so... I think I'm gonna have to end the video there. So, that apparently, I think, is one of the ends. There's no Steam achievements for this game. I'll tell you that much, so I don't know if that was one of the ends. I wonder if now I need to go back to when I first looked at the USB. Because I'm wondering about like all the decisions I've actually had in the game. I was able to look at the USB, the flash drive, right? That was one of the decisions. I was able to go to the concert or to the park. That was another decision. And then I was able to buy the guitar or not. I think those are the decisions I remember off the top of my head. There might have been more that I don't remember, but I wonder how those ones would have changed everything. I'm pretty sure that if I didn't look at the flash drive, that it would have been Anna that got taken instead of Chi. At least that makes the most sense to me, right? Because she kept on saying that the moment I looked at the flash drive, it was all over. You know, then I saw her face, and I was not a chilliever. In fact, I don't think I've ever chillived the least amounts as I did back just then. Also, I don't know if I'm saying anything. It is late for me. I'm gonna end the video there. So I bid you all adieu till the next Kimochii Classroom video. What the fuck? I do like the fact that it got super scary, like super a lot darker than it was before. Because I did mention it in the last video. I didn't really like the kind of boring drink mixing interludes every now and then. But now I'm kind of at a loss as to where to go, unless I have to go all the way back to the beginning and see what is new. Anyway, like I said, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and see you on the flip side. Bye.